radical.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Ooh, we got a lot here. We have a lot of demands from the trans rally, the organized trans rally, which drew about 100 people. I mean, I've heard reports of hundreds, but it doesn't even look like 100 people. There wasn't a lot of people at that trans rally in front of Netflix protesting the Dave Chappelle comedy special, The Closer. But I'm going to talk to you about all the demands. And the audio on this might be a little weird because I'm reading it from the phone, so I'm not exactly in front of the mic. Give me 1 second. Eliminate references, imagery of Chappelle inside of the workplace, including but not limited to murals, posters, room names, swag. So it starts out, and they basically just want Netflix to take down all the images of Dave Chappelle. You know, the evil man Dave Chappelle, right? Take down the images of this person, right? Acknowledgement, and I'm sorry I'm yelling, I'm just wanting to make sure this catches on the mic. Acknowledgement that the special causes harm to the trans community and Netflix's responsibility on it, so we keep the conversation around transphobia evolving internally. Trans and non-binary content investment. So they want a lot of money pushed into trans shows. And I don't know what the fuck is non-binary content investment. Does that mean shows that feature non-binary people, I suppose? A new fund to specifically develop trans and non-binary talent. You mean the shows here, or develop actors, or do they want to turn people trans? I don't know. Like, what's the fun? They're gonna like just go to random people on the street and be like, "Hey, can you put on a dress for us? We need a show. We need a trans show." This fund should support both above the line and below the line talent. This fund should exist in addition to the existing Creative Equality Fund. Investment. Man, there's a lot here. Man, they got some demands. Investment in trans or non-binary content on Netflix comparable to our total investment in transphobic content, including comparable investment in the promotion of content. I don't really understand that. I don't get that one there. The comparable class of investments should include but not be limited to works produced by Dave Chappelle, such as the investment in The Closer. Oh, I get it. Like, basically, they want the exact same money put into trans content as Dave Chappelle specials. Imagine a Netflix where just the same amount of money is put into trans shows as Dave Chappelle's comedies. Investment in multiple trans creators to make both scripted and unscripted programs across genres. Revisit internal processes on commissioning and or releasing potential harmful content involving numerous and diverse parties that can speak on its harm, including consultation on third-party vendors. Fuck, this goes on forever. Revisit the ERG role in conversations around potential harmful content and develop materials to ensure we have the best-in-class regional support on complicated diversity issues. Hire transgender content executives in leading positions and promote them inclusive environment for them. Recruit trans people for leadership roles. The ability for trans employees and allies to be able to remove themselves from company promotional content. A disclaimer before The Closer specifically saying it contains transphobic language, misogyny, homophobia, and hate speech. Fucking hell, I'm not going through all these. This is fucking crazy, man. It's just ultimately a power play. It was not even really about Dave Chappelle, you know? The fact that they drew out this long list of demands, you know, it wasn't even about Dave Chappelle, right? Because if they're protesting the Dave Chappelle special, and they want Dave Chappelle to be, you know, canceled, they want his special off, okay, that's one thing. But why would they suddenly now want a lot of trans people in executive positions, you know, working there? Why would they want like a trans task force to go over every single special to make? No. It is a power play. Like, they want Netflix to basically be overrun. Well, not overrun, but they want basically their, like, you know what? I get in the 1960s, civil rights. Like, I understand that. And I get gay rights. I understand all of that. I understand gay rights. I understand civil rights, right? But trans rights? Trans rights. Like, I don't get that. I don't get that. You know why? Because I'm sorry. If you are a man that dresses up like a female and you want to be female, you can't be female. You don't get to be female, all right? I don't get to be a 7'1" center of the Philadelphia fucking 76ers. I don't get to be Joel Embiid. Okay? I can walk around and pretend I'm Joel Embiid, but it doesn't work. The minute I get there to Philly, they're not going to let me play. They're not going to let me be center because I'm not 7'1". I don't have a lot of basketball skill, not enough to play in the NBA, right? If you are 500 pounds, you don't get to be skinny. You don't get to be, right? Even if you feel skinny, you don't get to be. Reality is reality, okay? That's my thought on it. That's my feeling on it, right? And don't you come out here and say that I'm a hateful person. No, I'm just a realist. Now, it's not to say that there's not a lot of nice people out there that consider themselves trans. There are a lot of nice people out there, okay? Just like there's a lot of nice gays and nice lesbians out there. There's a lot of nice people out there. There's a lot of trans people that would probably look at that protest and go, you know what? Dave Chappelle's fucking funny. There's trans people right now that find Dave Chappelle freaking hilarious. Oh yeah, the saddest development here is Dave Chappelle, apparently his representatives, I don't know if him or his representatives, they're willing to meet with the protesters. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What are they going to do? What are they going to do to my friend Dave Chappelle? My buddy. Man, I'm going to hate to see what this next special is going to be. Are they going to get Dave Chappelle? Is he going to come out in the next special wearing a fucking dress? Please, please, please. Don't let that be the case, okay? What we need, they say that it's an attack on trans people. No. The real attack is on comedy. Comedy. Okay, comedians like Dave Chappelle. The attack is on free speech. Free speech. Comedy. People on fucking eggshells worrying. Who am I going to offend today? Wow, I can't offend people. I'm going to get canceled. That is the real crisis we are going through right now. Okay? Be really afraid if you hurt some trans people's feelings. They're coming after you.